Alright, so the other day I was outside working, doing something rather, I don't really know what, and Joel came up and asked me, well, he didn't come up and ask me, he texted me. He was like, "Hey, you want to do Devo for Wednesday?" I went, oh, alright, because that's something you really can't say no to. I mean, it just feels wrong. So immediately a couple things went across my head, like, well, I could talk about my past, but that's what I always do, and it's kind of boring. So I figured in this time everybody's probably alone and just being there with their thoughts. I know I am. I'm just stuck with my dog. That's always fun. So I came up with solitude and the effect it has on us and what we should do instead. So a while back, a couple years ago, I was talking to my dad and he was talking about laziness, and he goes, "Idle hands are the devil's workshop." And I didn't really take that into consideration until later on, whenever I have nothing to do and I realized that I sin in some way or another, and I went, wow, that's true. And there are things that you could do whenever you're not doing anything, like pray or meditate, that could be a lot better than sinning. In fact, it is better than sinning. So I went to the Bible, of course, and I went into Matthew 6:6, which we've done a couple sermons on. I think Kevin's preached one. And it says, "But when you pray, go into your room and close the door and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in private will reward you." So whenever you're alone and you start to have temptations of sinning, rather just go to your room, go to your safe place, your closet, wherever that may be, and just pray and ask Him to help you through that, to keep your mind in a good place for Him and for you to stay out of sin. And that's a lot of what was said in the sermon that Kevin or Joel preached about. I'm not sure which one it was. And I don't know, their preaching styles are very different, but yet I still can't tell them apart sometimes from memory. But just the best thing to do is just right before you're about to commit that sin, stop, think, I should be spending my time in a better way, and pray to God. Ask Him to help you. Thanks.